Alright, so this video is about how to go about and get your homework online and quizzes, doing it through Canvas. So the first thing you have to do is to actually go online. So I would just recommend that you go ahead and use Google Chrome. That seems to be the one that seems to give you the least amount of problems or headache. So go on to the Google Chrome and then go into the Highline website. So I'm just going to type in Highline College and go into that. Right, so once I'm there, I go down to where I look for Canvas. So signing into Canvas, which is what you should be doing when you do all your other assignments probably. So log into sign into Canvas. And it'll ask you for your username and password if you haven't done that yet. So you'll put in the username and password that the college gave you, right? And then you will see a site to go to. Okay, so for winter quarter I did this one here, and so the spring is coming up. I haven't set this one up yet, but I'm just going to show it through this one, and it's already done. So you click on the icon that says Math 91, Winter Quarter, Essentials of Interim Algebra. So you click on that, and you should come to this screen here. And I have a whole bunch of stuff listed here, but the really you want to go to is mylab and mastering. So you go there, right? And then you're going to open up the mylab mastering book. That'll be there. That's the textbook that we use. Okay? And at that time, you've never gone into it before. And you're not going to get this screen here. You're actually going to get asking you to accept the license and everything. And that's when it's going to ask you to pay for it. So you can either pay for it online with your credit card, or if you don't want to do that, you have to go to the bookstore and actually buy the actual license protected card that they sell you. Or you can do the 2-week trial, which is only good for 2 weeks. So if you do the 2-week trial, it's a really fine print at the bottom of the screen once you're done, and you click on that, and it only gives you 2 weeks. So I recommend that you get the software right away, either through the bookstore or buy it with a credit card, and be ready, because once it locks you out, it will not let you back in until you have provided the code or the payment. So you have to do that. And then once you've done that, it's one of those 3 choices, then you come to this screen. And so this screen says mylab math, and so you want to go down to where it says homework and quizzes. Okay, and so you click on homework and quizzes, and then it lists and shows you all the homework and quizzes now. And so everything on the left is the due dates. So these are the due dates for what was back in the winter quarter. You can see that I've changed them a little bit, but yeah, these are the due dates. And then you can see the homework and the quizzes. The quizzes are square boxes that are orange, and the homeworks are circles. The only difference between the homework that are blue and the quizzes that are orange is that the quizzes are timed. They're timed there. So you have to basically, if I click on one just to show you, it shows you right away. Are you ready? You want to start the test. It's pretty obvious that this is a quiz and not a homework assignment. And it literally tells you how much time there is. On the homework, when you do the homework, it goes right into the problems, and you see how they're listed. So this is the orientation 1 to 8. I recommend you do that one right away. Just kind of gets you familiar with the system and how the problems work out and that kind of thing. And then you don't have to finish the problems right away. You can go out at any time and come back in. So 2.2 and 2.4, you can see all the problems here as well. It tells you all that kind of thing. So it lets you get in and out. The advantage to the homework, I've set it up where you pretty much have a lot of chances to get the homework problems correct. So if you get them wrong, you can look down at the bottom and it will actually show you that you can try it again. So like for example, I'll go back into the homework. I'll pick a problem. Let's say question 5. So question 5 is just going to be having me solve this equation. So I have to solve the given equation and then check the solution. So I put the answer here. So if I type in some wrong answer and I go down and hit the check, it will come back and tell me, sorry, that's not correct. And so I get it wrong. Okay? And so I can go back in and try it again and say, oh, really I meant to be 997. So I can go check. Nope, still not right. And it gives me some hints on what's wrong. Okay? And then I can go back in again and try it again. And after the third attempt, it finally tells me the correct answer and what answer did I put in. And so that tells me that setup. So if I want to redo this particular problem, I can come down here at the bottom where it says similar question and click on that. And that will give me a brand new problem. Now if I get this problem right this time, it will turn the red X into a green check. And that tells me that I got that problem right now. And so I get credit for that. And so you can do this multiple times. And so you pretty much have a 100% chance of getting them all right if you work at it. But there is a limitation. But it's at least giving you multiple chances before it finally says it's wrong. Okay? And so that's kind of neat that the homework is set up that way. If you go back and look at the quizzes, so if we go back and look at the quiz, I'm going to go back and look at that. So homework quiz, let's say we look at a quiz. You can take these at least 3 times. So it will take the highest score of the 3 that you did. So try and do them 3 times if you don't get 100%. Because it will always take the higher score. But once it has expired, if the assignment's actually expired, then you cannot fix that anymore. So it's done. Okay? So you get 3 chances on a quiz. On homework you get a whole bunch of chances to get them all right. So to get you to learn and understand is what it's really talking about. And this is basically the setup of the homework and the quizzes online that you have to do. So it's very important that you get on there right away and get started, because right away we have assignments that come up and want to give you as much time as possible to be able to prepare and do the work. And that's the end of that video. Thank you.